So, we finally made it. After so many requests from all around the world, my phone was literally exploding of requests for showing you this. No, I'm just kidding. But so here we go. Today I'm gonna show you what is my starting point, and I normally use an Ableton template that I created for myself to use literally every day to do beats. And but first I wanna make you look around my studio for 1 second just to see what's happening here. Voila. Change the camera. Voila. Beautiful. All very messy. All very messy, but it works. It will work. Let's jump into this little first tutorial because I'm gonna do much more, and hopefully I will also do a lot of beat demonstration and different kind of tutorials, so stick into it. So let's jump into it. This is my template. You can create your own template just by starting a new project here. Go here on file, maybe let me change the language. All right, so we're back. We're back in English. So how to save? First of all, you can create your own template in Ableton Live just by starting a new project, adding all the thing that you need. For example, drums, your main sidechain, 808, music stuff, FX riser, blah blah blah. And you can just go then on file and save as templates, and this we're gonna go into this folder inside user library templates. My template is called Chicago Drill 2005 for no reason, but it's called like that because it features many of that sounds. But I do almost everything with it, so you can call it with the name that you want. So let's go. Let's start. I'm gonna start to explain you this preset. This is a template that let's say I use to have, let's say, a kind of ready to use project, so very easy to use, and it already has some sort of grouping in order for me to be able to mix it more quickly. I think I have something already in the master bus. Let me check. Yeah, I have quite full stuff. I have full here. This just to give a little bit of loudness and compression. I have J2 from Acoustic Audio. This is, I think I just use, maybe not, yeah, I just use a bit of this. I normally use this airband. This is an emulation from the MagQ. CG2, why not, to give power. And a lot of density, blah blah, and Pro L2. But this because like I approach a lot the top-down mixing, so I kind of start already with a mix or master bus quite hot, where I can go inside. So why not? It's a good thing to do. I switch it off so I have a bit more resources and less latency. So let's start. And yeah, and here I have, so this outside of the drums, I have this big folder called sidechain, because basically what I will do, I will send here whatever signal I need, kick or snare, or I can group them and send them both. For example, like this, let's call this kick, snare, blah blah blah, and they will go inside this sidechain thing. And this is a quite interesting way of sidechaining. It's a ring mod sidechain. You can check Virtual Riot's videos how to do this, and there are also many other plugins basically to do ring modulation sidechain. Is very powerful. it basically ducks the frequency of the signal source. And here I have shaper box. That's why I have here the MIDI trigger, sidechain MIDI trigger, because basically like the kick pattern that I do, then I put it exactly inside the MIDI trigger, and then gonna send the MIDI trigger through here. It's gonna go directly inside shaper box, and this helped me to to do quickly sidechain. Then sometimes I use other kind of sidechain, multi-bud sidechain, but whatever. This is not important. And let's stick to the template. Thank you for sticking with me till now. So basically, in my template, I have take out this. Oops, sorry. So ungroup tracks. So basically, inside my templates, inside my template, so I have grouped drums, and let's go one by one. This is my kick group, and inside this this MIDI channel, I have this small preset which is called trap kicks, and I show you. Basically, it's a multi-sampler because I placed here all my favorite samples, and I did a little automation here on the sample selector. So basically, every time I can switch kicks just in a second, and I have here a few other extra control to give a bit more power or distortion, like through this David Locks and Toys that sounds really analog and really good. And I have here the control transposition if I need to fine tune the kick together with the tone of the track. This is very useful, and so basically like this way. Maybe I should put the headphones on so I can listen to this, what I'm playing. As you can see, like with the sample selector, I can quickly choose between a lot of amazing disturbing kick. So if I want to create a pattern, just loop something. Like while during, I put it like this. Like during the song, like if I'm tired, if I just want to change quick in a second. Here I have 127, not 128 samples that I selected. So like that's very useful to change samples in the second. You can also randomize here from this button if you want to go a bit crazy. If you feel a bit cuckoo, like you can always think to do it. Then here almost same thing here. Like I have the same with the claps. I have here 128 claps, and I won't stress enough about how this can be useful, because like it's very good to make your life easy and and be fast, because sometimes like in a click you can really change all your drums and almost making a new beat. And so if we producer sound engineer can save time, is always really good. I have the same thing here for some perks. Here's some beautiful perks. And by the way, here there is a small arpeggiator thing. If you can see, like device on, like this is a chain, like where you can do this. You can do a lot of beautiful or horrible things like with this, but or you can just play with your perks like a normal person. And so this is very useful here. I don't know why there is a reverb and equalization, but yeah, probably just cutting off a bit of lows, blah blah blah. So let's go on. I have some hi-hats here. oops, let's go down here. All right, hi-hats. Like, let's close this window. Same thing. I have 128 sample, and this nice thing, this is very very good. I also have a separate preset here for the rolls, but anyway, this is basically the same. Like, if I want to make quick rolls, so if I want to make, and you can do like this. Stuff like that. Yeah, what's good, what's better than this to do hi-hat rolls? Then open hi-hat, same stuff. Here I have like a little frequency shifter, just to create a bit of modulation instead of on the open hi-hats. Here hi-hat roll is basically like the same preset of here, but I just put it in another channel because it's a bit more better. You normally write a normal, I like to do a normal hi-hat pattern here, normal thing, and then just have some rolls under, maybe with the same or different sounds, and that is can be very useful just to give more interest to the track. Then same, I have snares. No, I have no snares, but anyway, yeah, here I have another group with snares roll, which is the same concept. Here I actually have a bit more stuff. And this is good. And yeah, this is good. Add the steps, you can change. And yeah, all the same good, all the stuff. Snare rolls. Here I have yeah, another thing with a second snare. And blah blah. And what's here? I have a laser. What's the laser? I forgot about this. Oh, this is a laser, like something. Yeah, maybe. It's just a laser. I don't know what's useful for. Then I have another snare thing. It's always the same. Yeah, whatever. It's not that important. Yeah, so I repeat here, there is the sidechain group where I can, send to here whatever I want to duck from all the stuff. And especially the 808, because, it's so important, like, to avoid that the frequencies of the kick and the 808 clashes together, so to separate as much as possible, like I normally yeah, just do a heavy sidechain ring mod. Sidechain is very effective, or also multi-band, it's very good. Yeah, so here what do we have? We have the group with the 808s, and here we have one with this small preset that I did with operator. Let's see how it sounds like. Ooh, it sounds maybe like this. It's just like a sine wave with a bit of FM and just a pitch envelope and a bit of hair shaper. Yeah, cool thing, I mean, about this, let's not show that. If This is mostly used in bass music, not in trap, but who you can you know, sometimes you can also do stuff like this, and it's cool. This is very cool, especially if you put an envelope follower. If you want to um, envelope follower, if you want to follow the, let's say, the volume, like you put something like this, you map it to the amount right here. Yeah, and that's it. So let's go on. Here I just have like between the 0.8. Yeah, I like to have, you know, more possibilities. I just put here my favorites 808. Like I have, you know, like this little VST thing. I have also X8 here. This is a bit more knocky, and you know, sometimes I go here, like I deactivate the kick because that is already on the other separate channel, and it's already loaded the preset with a good 808 that I like. If I don't like it or if I need something else, I can also sometimes, or I often randomize this because of course I want to change sounds. And yeah, then also same shit, like for have another little vesty here. These are more sexy, I guess. And yeah, Sablan here, great vesty. And then let's go down on the music thing. Ah, yeah, on here on the music effects, I have an OTT, like pretty much doing a lot of expansion and a little bit of compression at the end, with the amount around 25%. And here I'm you know, low shelving like the lows and the very highs. The very highs, this to give a bit more space and definition to the hi-hats and the cymbals, and here to give, you know, completely the space to the kick and edge rate, all the lower frequency. This I have this LFO tool here. This because I like to, at the end of the day, to give a lot of a bit of let's say movement in general to the whole group. This is pretty cool, and I play with the depth, and you know, I can play with the shape as well. I can put sometimes I put even a reverb before on the whole group if the other tracks are not wet enough. Anyway, a lot of flexibility, and I have a suit here on the hard mode, as you can see, where basically like I have an extra let's say sidechain where I basically, like, when this is activated and I send the 808 like in here, I'm basically gonna sidechain, or let's say remove the spectrum of the 808, so it will completely like be super clean. You can put this mode on mid side. This I should save it for later, but yeah, so it will work only here on the mids, and this is very good, and it will not basically duck out the stereo signal, because hopefully, I really hope that I'm joking, but basically, yeah, your 808 is almost always mono. Here I have our friend Unison MIDI. Just, you know, if you want to start with some good ideas, you know, you can drill like blah blah, generate chords. Normally I like to write them by myself, but you know, this is okay if you want to do something pretty fast. And let's go on. Like what do we have here? Bells. I have here, yeah, I did the same here for all the bell sound that I liked, and so yeah, that's it. Then I have here it is trap generic. This, yeah, it's to make some some sounds. This you can easily make a nice Christmas song. And so yeah, basically, that's it. You just put my favorite synthesizer, Hashlight. What is this? This makes a bit of ambience. It's pretty cool, and especially if you put a heavy movement. Background stuff. Then have Serum 2. I have I think this it has some chord. I'm playing with the keyboard, so excuse me in advance if I'm but so that's it. Serum. I have a few other synthesizer here. I have horns. Just some stacked heat from Contact, as well as here. Like I have another. Some nice little horns. Then here some other. Oops. Some other stacked instrument. This is a glockenspiel plus strings with bells plus chords. Wow, I'm impressed by my skills, my keyboard playing skills. Then what I have here? Some strings. Ole ole ole. Then we have Vox Play. This is a very cool instrument which is not playing right now. Gold chain. This is actually a super cool plugin. Like you can also, change samples. Like you can change chords very easily. This is this plugin is super cool to find some quick ideas to later work around. And yeah, and finally we're almost at the end of this amazing tutorial. And so what do we have here? Like an ultimate riser machine. And also here what I did is probably what I did in others. So in other things I put 128 risers. So when I want, I can, for example, I show you, do something like this, boom, I can write a note in C3, boom, over there, and so I have there is a sidechain there. Easy peasy. So let's say while the track is there, and I might have all the transition here, between verse and the drop, and then the switch up. So I mostly probably have something like this. and you know, I can easily switch between samples of the risers. I can here I have like a what is such yeah. This is the sidechain amount of the LFO tool, so it will make the riser like, and I can change also. I have mapped here also the rate, so I can do it in different tempos, like fu 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 or fu 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 or whatever, or how full a rhythm you want to use. And finally, I have the same sheet for the down filter here. Oops, I lost myself. Same sheet. Now you can clearly hear the sidechain amount, but you can. Super cool, huh? And I can change it. Yeah. So basically, please stop. So yeah, this is basically it. And you know, like I always say to myself or to my students or to everybody who wanna produce, even you know, mix whatever, like if you can do something to make your life easier and to not lose time, just do it. And you know, time is precious, and I really believe that this kind of templates, you know, it will give you more time to think about creativity, and trust me, to have a project already set up already the way you want, it will make you save, you know, at least half an hour or even more time, you know, by loading times and sound selection and blah blah. But with this template, you have already your kicks, your claps, your hi-hats, your rolls, your sidechain setup, your favorite 808, your music channel with already, you know, some top-down mixing concept already, like with a lot of density and you know, movement and stuff. Your favorite sounds here, ready to be used and ready also to be changed, because of course, like, you keep them there if they work good. If you don't work, you can you know, scroll through preset or make your own or whatever. But you know, still the power of having everything ready is you know, unbeatable. And it's like of having, you know, ready a palette of color ready there. And so yeah, I hope that this was helpful and that it will make you save some time. I'm sure about it. Let me know in the comments what do you think. Let me know also if you have any other questions or even ideas of videos that I will do in the future. So peace out, guys. Thank you very much for sticking it out, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Yo yo yo.